We are spamming everything that we have, and it better work out, because if it doesn't, we lose. I really hope we don't lose. Hey, what's up, guys? It's SirTagCR back in with this completely crazy Golem 3 Musketeer deck. This has to be one of the dumbest decks that I've ever played in Clash Royale, but man, is it fun. All of the cards are bait cards, so if your opponent decides to spell your 3 Musketeers, well, you get a free collector. If they decide to go for a spell on top of your Barbarians, they probably won't break through the Minion Horde or the Skeleton Dragons. In Double Elixir, you can fuel up a Golem push with your 3 Musketeers and do split lane pressure to make your opponent crumble in seconds. So let's go jump straight some games and assert some dominance. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using credit code SirTag. All money made from credit code SirTag supports the channel in a huge way. It allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using credit code SirTag to support me and the channel. It goes a long way and I really appreciate it. All right, guys, we got a game against Pedro. What is going on, brother? What is happening here? So I'm gonna sauce out a good luck right out of the gate, and maybe I can go for a Golem in the back because I got my Barbarians. If you spam in the opposite lane, I have Barbarians to counter them. So we'll see what you do here. Also, are you gonna have a log bait deck or something? Because if you do, I just go for arrows on top of everything at once. So we're gonna arrow all those goblins, shut down the knight, and we get a juicy +3 elixir trade. But we take a ton of damage. So if you go in for a Inferno Tower, you're probably gonna be able to shut down this Golem pretty easily. But we'll see. Oh, you're not gonna have Inferno Tower though. So let's go for Skeleton Dragons here. We should be able to break through. I don't know if your Dark Goblin's gonna be able to deal with the Golem, the full fury of the Golem and the Minion Horde. We are spamming everything that we have at you, brother. And if you don't have arrows, you are going to be a sad panda. So I love this deck because if you lose a tower, usually you can take a tower. And we didn't even lose a tower, guys. It's at 84 HP, mind you. It is very strong, and you cannot discount our advantage that we have. I will refuse to listen to you if you say that we lost the tower, because it's still here, guys. We still have empirical evidence that we are staying strong. Okay, I lost the tower now. Never mind, guys. Before, we did not lose the tower, but right now, at this point, we're still in the lead. We can go in for arrows on top of everything at once. I think we're going to be able to hit the goblins and all the skeletons, so that is definitely a vibe. Dude, let's go! Give me a Dark Goblin too! Thank you! Thank you, brother. That's the positive elixir trade that OJ dreams about at night. That's what keeps him up late at night, guys.
Positive elixir trade!
We're going to go in for a Golem in the back, and because his Dark Goblin's out of cycle, I don't think he's able to defend this. I'm just going to be able to go in for 3 Musketeers, maybe even kill his Princess if he drops it. No, wait, why are you logging me, bro? What are you doing with your plays? So I can 3 Musketeers here. I don't know if he's going to have Rocket. I don't think he does. I really don't think so. If you're going to end up having Skeleton Barrel and you're going to have Knight and Dark Goblin variation, I don't think that you have Rocket with it. We'll see if you do. You might have rocketed on top of the Elixir Collector if you had it. So I'm just going to go balls to the walls with multiple aggression units. Let's see if we can make it work. Those Skeleton Dragons are going to lock and load on top of your Tesla, and that Tesla is going to be tickled to death. I don't even know if you're able to defend this. If I Minion Horde and I arrows, is there any chance that he's able to stop this? That Minion Horde is going to go rampage on top of your tower, and look at all the bait cards that he has to drop. This is hilarious, guys. We can just keep going Golem for the 3 crown. That's what we got to do. Go Golem or go home, guys. That's the motto that we live by. That is our religion. That is our creed. So we're going to Golem. We're going to be able to shut down all the goblins, and he's not able to Dark Goblin because we still have the Barbarians body blocking. I love this deck because it's always 3 crowns. No matter what your opponent wants to do, they will not be able to stop you. And this guy's going to go in for a Skeleton Barrel and also go in for a Rocket, but what is that, the point of that, bro? What are you trying to do here? Trying to flex on me with all your bait cards? You're trying to go and try to outcycle me? That's not happening. You see the Golem coming at you, and there is no way of stopping that. I love this deck. It is so fun to play. The Golem's going to explode on the tower, and it's going to be GG in a second. All I have to do is go for 3 Musketeers, actually, because we got the Golemites tanking. There's no way you can stop it. If he goes in for any, like, Knight or Skeleton Barrel or whatever, it just dies. The 3 Musketeers have too much firepower, brother. You cannot stop it. It is inevitable. You can log all you want, but that nice Skeleton army on top of the defense, if you drop a Goblin Barrel, it just dies. So JT, well played and peace out. This deck is hilarious. We are going to bulldoze right through and get so many 3 crowns today. We got a game here against the King. We're going to sauce out a good luck and go in for our Skeleton Dragons in the back. We got to hope that this man doesn't have arrows, because if he does, well, our Minion Horde is going to give us less than optimal value. Our one strategy with this deck, which is not very high skill, is hoping and praying that our opponent doesn't have arrows. He's going to Lightning on top of the... Wow, you're going to have Lightning and Ice Wizard. So you're going to have Golem, Lightning with Ice Wizard, Tornado. You're going to Lightning on the Collector. That means that we can maybe steal this man's crown and dethrone the King. with our 3 musketeers if he gives us a juicy positive elixir trade. He goes in for a barb barrel. I could go in for a barbarians or skeleton army with the 3 musketeers right now. This seems ludicrous, but I'm going to do it, guys. If he doesn't have tornado, he loses the game right then and there. If you don't have tornado, okay, he did have tornado, so he's still going to take a ton of damage. The 3 musketeers are locked and loaded on the tower, and I think that we're in a decent spot still, guys. Our deck gets us out of the worst possible situations by going in for minion hordes. If your opponent doesn't have arrows, well, they're going to lose the entire push, guys. He's going right into the meat grinder. The minion horde eats the Night Witch. It eats the entirety of the golem, and he's got lightning and barb barrel and tornado, so it's not going to work out well for him. I expected him to not have tornado because arrows, because he has tornado with ice wizard. If you have tornado ice wizard, you really should not end up having arrows, guys. That is like one of the #1 rules of Clash Royale. If you have ice wizard, you have tornado, and you have barb barrel, or you have log. You do not have tornadoes with the deck. And if you can, I've also got barbarians. So we got this game on lock, guys. I wonder if I could take another tower, though. That's the crazy thing about this deck, is you can just keep taking towers and make your opponent even more frustrated. Also, if he lightnings this collector, we get a free 3 musketeers then. So I'm really hoping he lightnings the collector. Please, sir. Please, sir. You need to stop it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, bro. So 3 musketeers right into the golem and see what happens after that. I think he's going to golem in the back right, so we're just going to go for 3 musketeers in the same lane. Oh, he's going to go golem in the left now, but maybe we just 3 crown him. Nope, he's going into us. He did not learn a lesson, guys. This is going to be a very painful one for him. So I can just golem with this and make sure that the 3 musketeers do not trot ahead. So we're going to have the golem, we're going to have the 3 musketeers. The firepower is here, and this man has so much to fear. So yet again, he's going to go for a mega minion. I guarantee you tornadoes. I don't think that he's going to be able to kill the entirety of the minion horde, though. And look at the golem just get melted, guys.
I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world!
It's getting turned into mincemeat. With 21 seconds remaining, this man needs to spam everything that he has in the book. But it's... even if you throw the whole book at me, bro, you're not able to break through. I love this deck because if your opponent thinks that they can break through barbarians and 3 musketeers and they don't have fireball, well, they're going to be very, very sad. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. It was a pleasure playing against you, and good luck in the rest of your ladder session. We stole the king's crown, and we will move on to the next game. All right, guys, we got a game against vszorko. What is happening, brother? What is going on? I really want to get to my collector, so I could go for a skeleton army at the river. Usually, you don't do this with Golem Clone, but when you need to cycle, you can do it with Golem 3 musketeers. So we're going to get a lot of damage there too, guys. I wonder if he's going to bridge spam into me, because we just dropped a collector. You need to respond to that, bro, with either a minor or a lot of spam, and you are spamming me. You are dropping everything that you hold dear in life, and we're going to 3 musketeers in the back. So usually, I do not advocate for this, but we are going to lose our tower. We're going to get massive counter push, and he's going to try to balloon freeze me, maybe. I don't know. Is he going to try to do something crazy like that, or is he just going to let his mini P.E.K.K.A die, let his witch die, and then give us the biggest 20 point... I don't know, guys. Biggest counter push of 2020. I'm at a loss for words at how much value I'm about to get from this, though. We have 3 musketeers. We've got skeleton dragons. He drops his log. Dude, if you don't have another spell... okay, you do have fireball, but this is still fine. These are very good times for me. If we can go in for a scout... oh, he's BMing me too. I love this. I love this so much. When we're playing a dirty, dirty 3 musketeer deck, and our opponent decides to BM us, we can come back, and we are going to spam BM like crazy at the end, guys. We got to bounce back and let this guy know that he can't do that to me.
Let's do it. It's go time.
So I'm going to go for a skeleton army on the right. I think, actually, no, I'm a skeleton army on top of the lumberjack. You don't have a fireball for so long. As long as you don't have Inferno Dragon, I think we got this on lock. So I'm going to go in for our 3 musketeers here. We shut down the mini P.E.K.K.A again. That mini P.E.K.K.A is toast, guys. There's no way that that thing is surviving. And he's going to lose his witch as well. Guys, is he going to go for a fireball here? I guarantee you he fireballs the musketeers, but he can't kill them. Oh, he's got minion horde as well. I see you, bro, but I got arrows. I got the sublime sauce. Who's BMing now, brother? What you thinking? Are you a little bit upset at yourself for BMing me earlier? You lost your tower. We're coming back. You'll love to see it. So I can go in for an elixir collector here. He's going to maybe... oh, wait. He's going to ban it. He's going to balloon with it as well. I love to see a balloon right into the barbarians. Come on, dude. Going for a balloon. Let me go in for the skeleton dragons. Let me assert dominance. So remember, he's got fireball. Will he fireball the collector, or is he going to spam till his heart's content? Words are tough right now, but we will still assert the dominance. He's going in, guys. He's definitely going to fireball the wrong thing. He's going to fireball the skeleton dragons. He's logging barbarians. What are you doing, you madman? This is going to be stupendous. So he doesn't have login cycle. I can golem in the middle. We can golem in the middle. We still have skeletons coming at you. All we have to do is arrow the skill horde. If the skill horde's gone, you have no way of stopping me, brother. We're going to get that golem on your tower. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say, we are not running away. We are going to spam you, take your tower, and walk away with the W against a dirty, filthy BMer. And it feels so good winning these matchups, guys. He has no way of stopping the minion horde. He doesn't even want to play anymore. We got to give him the crying face, guys. Very rarely do I ever BM. But when someone BMs me early on and thinks that they can win, well, we got to bounce back and clap them.
You deserve everything you're getting.
That's the only way that we know. All right, guys, we got a game against Jonathan. What is up, my dude? We're gonna sauce out a good luck, and I want you to spam into my 3 musketeers. That's all I want in life, is for you to give me a juicy, positive elixir trade. And you're gonna go for musketeers, so we're gonna go for 2 musketeers in that. How about we double down on your investment, bro? So if you're gonna have regular musketeer, you're gonna have a balloon deck, a graveyard deck, or a 2.6 hog rider deck. So it's gonna be one of the above. And you got snowball and arrows. Oh no. So we were praying for our opponent not to have arrows, and apparently we didn't pray hard enough, guys. This might be bad. This might be brutal, and you might not want to see this right now. You need to shield your eyes. If he goes in for arrows on my minion horde and I'm forced to drop it, I could just straight up lose the game. So this is really bad, and I want to come out of it alive. Please, sir.
You can do it!
So I'm going to go in for barbarians if he goes in for a giant. He doesn't have arrows in cycle for a little bit, so I could maybe minion horde if he balloons. I don't know what he's going to do, though. Yeah, I'm going to go in for our barbarians just because I know that I need to cycle to my collector, and that's going to be our best way of working with it. So what are you going to do, man? You're going to go for mini P.E.K.K.A. If I go in for minion horde, I just can't vibe with it. You're going to go for snowball as well. So you snowball, arrows. I don't know what this is. I'm really flabbergasted and flummoxed by this deck. Okay, so if I arrows, oh, the mini P.E.K.K.A. actually did go ahead. Well, at least I hit bats. Okay, so he's going to arrow on top of the minion horde, but we are able to kill the bats here, and we're going to force out more elixir that way. So that's good. Now we can get our free Skarmy on top of the giant and get away relatively safely, but still, this guy is running giant graveyard from the looks of things. It's going to be giant graveyard or Sparky, but he would have went in for a Sparky by now. He would have definitely went in for a Sparky right now. Everyone and their mother that runs giant Sparky just Sparkies right out of the gate in the back as their first play. So I'm going to go in for another collector in the back, and we'll see what this dude wants to do now. So if you've got graveyard, you probably should go in for a graveyard, bro. What are you doing? You're wasting so much elixir. It's like he's running a golem deck where he forgot to drop stuff. This is really good. Okay, yeah, he's going to go for a graveyard as we anticipated. The time was ticking, and I felt like we were just like frozen in place or something. That was so weird. So I want to see arrows really badly, but I guarantee he's just going to save it for our minion horde. So these, oh, wait, what? What? Okay, I'm going to go for a minion horde on you. I've got 2 barbarians. You only have musketeer, right? What are you going to do? Oh, you're going to go for a skeleton army and a musketeer. All right, fine. I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. I thought that he wasn't going to be able to defend that, but he loses a lot of the musketeer HP, so there is some type of consolation prize. It just wasn't the best consolation prize. So if he giants right into us, we're going to have 3 musketeers and have the insane firepower of those rampaging down on all of the skeletons. So he's messing up, I'm messing up, we're all messed up in this dysfunctional family. But maybe we're able to come out on top of that giant guy. So I'm going to go for barbarians now. We've got a golem. This is our one push to win, baby. We are spamming everything that we have, and it better work out, because if it doesn't, we lose. I really hope we don't lose. I want to beat an arrow player so bad. Come on, give me the victory. He missed the musketeers. We're going to go for the minion horde, and we walk away with the W. So even if your opponent has arrows, you can still play poorly and win. So that's a really good vibe. This deck is crazy. That was close. It was a clown fiesta, and I am so glad to walk away with the W. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. If you're going to go in for a baby dragon in the back, I really hope it's going to be a graveyard or golem deck. Please be golem. That is the one matchup that I love more than anything. We've got barbarians, and we end up having the 3 musketeers. So he went for a lightning. That's a really aggressive lightning. You end up killing the 1 musketeer and do a lot of damage to the tower, but you sacrifice a baby dragon and a lightning. That's 10 elixir. That's only 6 worth of elixir of value. We can just go in for a skeleton army here. Go and kill your bard barrel, keep the musketeer alive, and force out a tornado. So right now, guys, we are in an even playing field. And I'm happy, but I'm also a little bit worried right now, because this might not be the deck that I thought. When we see battle here, it could end up being an elixir golem deck, but it's definitely a different deck than the traditional golem decks that we see all day, every day. So this tornado's out of cycle. I think we have to go for a golem because it's going to be a beatdown versus beatdown matchup. And if we don't go for a golem, well, we're just cycling tanks into a potential golem, and that's a waste of elixir. I don't waste elixir here. So I'm going to go in for my skeleton dragons. Want to be able to shut down those barbs. and we can also get them on top of the barbot. So I'm going to wait till the last possible second because I also want to make sure that we dally on our side of the map as long as possible, so then we can conserve our time and make sure that our skeleton dragons' deaths will not be in vain, because they will eventually die here. I'm wondering to what. Okay, so minion horde on the right because he doesn't have the baby dragon plus tornado, right? His tornado's out of cycle, so he's going to have to go for an electric dragon, but that's going to be a lot of damage, guys. We love it. That's what I'm talking about. Look at all that clutch hits. Oh my goodness, I love this deck so much. We baited out the tornado by playing stupidly aggressive early on, and now the Elixir Golem player is spamming into 3 musketeers. What is better than this, guys? Have you been happier than a 3 musketeer player that is able to destroy every single one of the Elixir Golem player's pushes? I don't think so. I don't think that you guys have ever reached this height of happiness before.
I'm just a happy camper.
So I'm going to go in for a golem. We also have a collector. Oh, that was a really bad golem. That was a really bad golem. I forgot he had lightning. Who runs Elixir Golem with lightning, guys? Anyway, I think the skeleton dragons might be able to put in some work here. Also need to get back to another 3 musketeers, but as long as we can do that, we will walk away with the W. Those skeleton dragons are putting in so much work. Gonna kill all of the dragons, and I think he has to go for an Elixir Golem right into it. So let's go for another 3 musketeer session. It's in order, brother. You have to defend that. And he's continuing to lightning it. He can't not lightning the 3 musketeers. Oh my goodness. 19 seconds remaining, and we will hold the door. We will reign supreme and assert dominance against the filthy Elixir Golem spammer. So guys, the best part about this is he's going to try to tornado this together, but then he doesn't have the elixir for the Elixir Golem. So yes, you get a juicy positive elixir trade, but you can't break through, brother. 3 musketeers will always wreck every Elixir Golem player because they can't deal with the collector and they can't deal with the 3 musketeers at the same time. It's just impossible. I just can't stop smiling after beating Elixir Golem. It's really the best vibe. And that's actually where we're going to end today's video. We pushed up with one of the craziest decks I've ever played, and man, was it fun. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by saucing out a fat thumbs up on the video. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content just like this. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.